Hi there. Thank you, first of all. I cannot tell you how honored I am to be named a fellow of the AMS. I first joined the AMS as a student back at the University of Oklahoma in the 1970s. Not in my wildest imagination did I ever think I would be recording this video to say thank you for being named a fellow. I really am very, very honored. Being a part of the society means a great deal to me. The greatest thing I've ever done in the society is to chair the station science committee. It's really dear to my heart. I think it's extremely important. When I started in television, it was just about 1980, and we were just beginning to see television stations hire meteorologists, people with science background to do the weather. There were still a lot of people who were basically showmen and didn't have any background at all. I never thought of myself as doing that. I fell into it by accident, but I ended up staying with it because the one thing I love about meteorology is operational forecasting. Everyone has their thing they love. That's mine. I'm the first person to know when it's going to snow. At least I hope so, most days. We're now in a situation where science education is vital in this country. And I think we've done a lot, meteorologists on air have done a lot in educating the public. Something I always remember is that for the average person, they're only going to see one person with a science background on a daily basis. And that's the guy doing, or the girl, doing the weather on television. That's me. And I take that very, very seriously. As we've gone into the first 20 years of this century, we, I think, realize more than ever how important science education is to people. We're living in the age of conspiracy theories. And unfortunately, what we found out is that political belief will trump scientific fact in most people's minds very easily. We have to figure out how to explain to people in a better way what science is. And I think if we can do that and explain things like cognitive dissonance and confirmation bias, that we'll be a better country for it. I don't think a democracy can last long if its citizens do not understand science and how it works and the importance of science. They don't have to be a scientist, but they need to understand how important science is and how and why it gives us truth. So that's where we stand. The AMS has never been more important than it is right now. What I do has never been more important than it is right now. What those of you who are doing research in all aspects of meteorology, climate, severe weather, cloud physics, what you do has never been more important than it is right now. I humbly say thank you to the society.